Well, hello there folks, and I hope you're all keeping well. And we're down by the Tresillian River today, just between Truro and Laddock. And the sound of that. And that's the old Tresillian there, river, making its way down to the Carrick Roads at Falmouth. And we're just going to go on a little wander in here today. And Scruffy loves all these old mud flaps, this shuck. He gets in a proper state when he comes down here. So, jump along and jump aboard. And come along with me and Scruffy. Usual crack. Let's see where we end up. Well, it's a fine day, folks, isn't it? Mid-January and the sun is a-blazing. And it's a cracking little path, this. It goes from just by the main road by Tresillian all the way along to St Clement's. And if you follow it all the way around, it gets eventually to Malpas and Truro. And Scruffy, as you can see there, getting himself ready for a swim in the little lake here. He's a heller, isn't he? We just arrived here at St Clement Church on the banks of the Tresillian River. And just comes the little lich gate there. And the old standard yew trees in the churchyards. Nice and peaceful here, St Clement's. And one thing I always keep my eye open for, outside tap. Nice here, isn't it? And look at this for a name, William Williams. Here's a perfect little shed if you want a cup of tea. All them cups. Right, back down to the river. And look at that, my friends, the sunshine's still with us. Handsome day indeed. We're down in the Foreshore here in the River Tresillian. And all kinds of little bits of wooden ruins down here. All little bits of harbours and decking. And Scruffy, he's here somewhere. Covered in shuck he is. I think there's a big black dog from over in East England, over East Anglia way, called the Black Shuck. A bit like the Beast of Bodmin Mirror. The Black Shuck. I reckon here. I'm over! Well, you gotta take a tumble in the shuck, don't you? Scrubber! Come on! Look at that. Aye, blessed we are, folks, for the blue skies again today. And we've just stopped off at the Lidl in Truro. And we're on our way down St Agnes Way, down to Portreath. And they tell me there's a bit of snow coming in. But it's hard to believe in a day like that, isn't it? But you never know the weather down here in Cornwall. That's one of the magic things about it. Right, we've just been to get some supplies. And I just bought some of this, and it's handsome hazelnut drink. Never seen it before. And it's cracking. Bought 3 cartons. Well, some do say I am a bit nuts. Hi folks, we've just arrived at Portreath and we're up Lighthouse Hill for a few days, and I love these cold crisp winter mornings you get here down in Cornwall. The lovely trees on the horizon there, and that sky looks full of snow to me. I think we're in for a drop of the cold stuff, and I don't mean Guinness. Right, let's go and have a look at that sea. It's warmed up a bit today. That was a surprise bit of snow we had there on Tuesday. I didn't expect that at all, but it was nice. And we've come across county, down to the south coast of Cornwall, down to Clantuck Beach. That's a little car park there. And we're just going up the valley for a little wander. Up the Varian Hillfort. Up the valley here. And across the meadows. So there should be some fine views from up there. Whew. That was a climb, wasn't it, Scruffy? Worth it though. Look at them views. That's looking down there in the Varian Bay on Portscatho village in the distance, and the head of the Lizard Peninsula. A big tankard there just waiting to go into Falmouth docks. And here we are up at the Hillfort. I love my Hillforts. Cornwall's full of them. Castle and Denis, Hillsbury, Bury Castle up in Budmanmere, and down west you've got Kerbran. And this one, nice and remote up here, look at that. A couple of little hawthorn trees there, a couple of sheep. And not a bad day. For the start of February, not a bad day at all. Alright, Scruff. Just down on Clantuck Beach now. And that's Nairhead. And that's a cracking walk along the coast there. Over the headland. A nice little car park on the other side of the headland as well. Nice little small quiet one. And looking down towards Portscatho again. I'm going to walk along the beach now, down to Pendar Beach. And back to the van, which is parked in Pendar Car Park. And that's Carn Beach Car Park, where we just come down from the Hillfort there. There's Scruffy going for a nose over there. Come on! Come on! Well, you never know what difference a week makes with the weather, do you, folks? And we've just come across county again, up to the top of Pullyjoke and Rosa Valley Car Park here, nice and quiet as you can see. Scruffy's found a rock. Oh, and a ball. Double header, Scruff. Good man. We're just going to stay here for the night, and then tomorrow we're going to head for a little wander round the Ganwell at Newquay and park over in Newquay for the night. But we're just going to sit here now, enjoy the peace, and have a nice cup of gypsy tea. Can't be bad. Well, good morning, my friends. Just having a nice cup of tea in bed. And why not? And it's another nice day here in Gypsy Land. You can just see the sunrise along the coast there. And that's Scruffy's little bed there behind the driver's seat. And he normally gets in there about 8:30, 9 o'clock every night. And magically, in the morning, this is where he is. Morning, Scruff. He's not moving very fast this morning. Ah, well. We'll have another 5 minutes, Scruffy, and then we'll get up. Cheers. We just arrived in the Ganwell and we're parked up in yonder little car park there. And just down here for a wander this morning along the foreshore. And nice little boats here, look. And someone's made a little shelter, look, out of the front of a boat. You can sit in there and have your crib. You can even put your feet up. Little bit of mizzle here this morning down on the Gannel. But we don't mind a bit of that, do we, Scruff? And this is Penpole Creek. And I remember many years ago in the summer, when it was high tide, there used to be a little rowing boat. Used to take passengers across from them steps there, over to the bottom of the road there, leading up to Clantuck. And the little boat was called the Myrtle. And for years after use, it was moored up here on them chains and ropes down there. I don't know whatever happened to her. The good old Myrtle. Right, just going to head around the path to Clantuck now. Dunes here at the back of Clantuck Beach, known locally as the Rushy Green. And you can just hear the sea there in the background. Sounds ace, doesn't it? Love the sound of that. And we're just going to head in now up to the village and back to the van and go and find somewhere to camp for the night. Probably downtown Headland in Njoy. Sit there and chill out and watch the views for a bit. Oh yeah, and have a cup of tea. Right, Scruff, let's go get the kettle on. Aye, blessed we are, the sunshine has just come out. And we're back down in Penpole Creek after that cracking walk round to Clantuck and along them dunes. And this old stone jetty here behind me, moored up here many years ago, long before my time. There was an old wooden schooner museum boat called the Ada, and a family used to live on her, and the people would come down and they'd jump aboard from that jetty there and they'd have a look around the museum. Anyway, she rotted away in the late 50s, and the family moved into Newquay into a house, and they put here an old World War II metal gunboat, decommissioned one, and they moved all the museum stuff onto that so people could still come down and have a look around. But that burnt down in the late 60s. And I'm glad to see the old stone jetty still here. And the only thing you get moored up here these days is crazy old Jack Russells and old gypsies looking for somewhere to sit and have their crib in a bit of peace. Handsome. Well, we're just sitting overlooking the bay, watching some jet skiers. And I've got lots of friends who are windsurfers, surfers, mountain bikers, rock climbers, mountaineers, the adventurous type, and good on them. But I find these days, getting my second leg in the boxer shorts without falling over is an achievement in itself, for me anyway. You can't beat a nice cup of tea when you've had a good old ramble and just park your wagon up for the day with views like that. And we just parked up here at Town Headland at Newquay for the night, and Scruffy's found a rock. It's all good, my friends, it's all good. Well, I hope you enjoyed them few days on the road with me and the bird Bark and Scruffy. And we'll be back soon with some more for you. But until then, keep smiling and get yourself out there. So long, my friends. Until the next time. So long.